Hey everyone, welcome to the new podcast, Griff Talk. This is the second episode where your fellow host, me, Makani Thornhill, and your fellow Griffin,
Jasmine Gadsden.
We'll talk about pop culture, music, film, and what's happening around us, whether it's locally or around the world. I'm here to share my opinion and thoughts. She's here to share her opinion and thoughts. And most importantly, we're here to build a space for conversation. All right, so the first topic, we get into some pop culture first. We're going to talk about the Diddy lawsuit. Unfortunately, it involves a 16-year-old boy. I'm not going to get too much in details. If you want, you can look up the specific details. But I just wanted to say, like, the Diddy jokes is not funny.
They're not for me.
They're not funny.
For me, no.
I'm not laughing.
Diddy, it makes me scratch the back of my neck.
Like, it's really just cringy. At some point, when do we stop joking about sexual assault? When do we stop joking about rape and like let's clock it. Like, if you were assaulted, would you want people to be laughing about it? Would you want people to be talking about it? Would you want people to think it's a Kiki moment?
Me personally, not quite.
Every day you reliving No. But I just wanted to talk about how I feel like there are so many factors that go into it. So first, it's the thing about, like, you're laughing about my trauma, but then also, like, I just feel bad for the kids. Like, I don't want to be that person, but, like, Diddy kids really just gotta stick beside them.
The daughters.
I'm sorry, my daddy did that.
That's embarrassing.
If my daddy did that, sir, I
gotta drop out.
I'm not walking out no courtroom in New York holding my brother's hands.
Though.
They're very cute.
Yeah, they're pretty. Yeah.
Got some cute babies, but it's just really, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm not a teenager anymore. So you probably would.
Girl.
Because you're a teenager. So you probably know a little bit more about this. But, like, being a teenager and being in the middle of, like, so many, like, media feuds and, like, I just don't understand how they live their life. Like, how do you wake up and just live?
Especially with your dad being accused of... Well, I think it's true. Not accused. Yeah, I think it's true.
I mean, we saw the Cassie video, so...
I think it's true. Oh, the Cassie video.
I keep forgetting about it. And then somebody just posted a clip on social media, and I always get reminded, and I'm just like, he really threw that lady around.
And his kids just making TikToks.
That's what I'm saying. the twin daughters is, like, making TikTok with their boyfriends and stuff.
Gosh.
Like, I'm not saying that they don't deserve to have love or deserve to have partners, but it's just like, y'all don't want to just, like, not be around nobody. Like, y'all don't want to
affect them, so they don't care.
It does affect you.
Not directly. Like, they're not the ones who got touched, so they don't care. They on
True,
TikTok.
But that's horrible.
It is horrible. It is. I felt bad, but now that I'm actually saying this out loud, like, I wonder. I don't know. Like, I really do wonder, how do they feel? Low key, going to high school. People probably in the lunchroom talk about, yeah, your daddy is really trifling.
But then again, they're rich, so, like...
That's why I can't feel...
I'm not going to say... Sorry. It's just, like, I'm not going to say that I don't feel bad for people who are in these positions and rich, but you could easily get away from, like, the mental health stressors that you would experience if you were not rich. Like, if this was, like, all right, like, let's just take it back. Like, Philly... Your dad or your parent is accused of doing something so great. You on Fox 29.
Ooh,
your parents is on Fox 29. You at school. You're a regular kid that go to a public school. You're a regular kid. You go to a public college, whatever. And it's just like, if you were rich, you could literally just not go to school, or you could literally just move to a different state that's not really familiar with everything. And, like, everything is over. And now life is back to normal. I don't know.
No, you got it.
You know, I don't even know how to end that off, because it's just like, ew. The whole situation is just disappointing, sad, disgusting.
Very sad. Really sad.
You know, I feel bad for the kids, but it's just like, I don't understand what people get. Like, how do we get to this point, Diddy? That's the real question. How do we get to this point?
I'm not shocked, because they said that Diddy killed Tupac. And if they been saying that, he killed Tupac, he killed Biggie. Who else he killed?
You think Diddy killed Tupac and Biggie?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Then who did it?
That don't even make sense.
Diddy got somebody, he sent somebody out there to kill Tupac and Diddy.
That Diddy is this very villainous horrible person.
Okay.
But to be the person that's like into the conspiracy theories and think that he killed 2 people.
Yeah, he got money. There was competition. He had to get rid of them.
We're going to leave it on that. The question for this topic is, who killed Biggie and Tupac? That's the real question. Next thing. Okay, so, you want to talk about the Patches or the Menendez brothers?
It don't matter.
Okay, so the next topic is we're going to talk about the Menendez brothers situations. We were not born when this actually happened, so we're talking about it now. And there's a docuseries on Netflix. It's like 9 episodes. I think it's like 9 episodes.
Something like that. It's like a short series.
Yeah, it's like a short series. But then they also have like an actual documentary that came out about it, which was like, whatever. But I don't know. I'm not going to say that the parents deserved it. But I mean, what are your thoughts about the actual case? Not the docuseries, because you didn't even give it a time of day.
I just think this is. Oh, I can't say that. Everybody's weird. Like, that's really how I feel about it. Everybody's weird. The mom weird, the dad weird. But then the way that he was confessing to his therapist about it, and he just was so
casual
disconnected, from it. Like, and he wanted the therapist to tell him that he was still a good person. I don't know. I think everybody's weird.
Okay. I think everyone's weird, but if out of the brothers, I think
the one who was crying more.
Eric is the weirdest.
Oh, the one who was more like just acting like nothing happened?
Yeah,
okay.
I think Eric is the weirdest because it's just like, I think if anything, Eric is the killer. I mean, obviously, Lau did the crime.
He convinced the other one, though.
That's what I'm saying, but like,
the other one.
I feel like Eric he's the villain out of the killers who killed their parents. Like, because just like, he didn't care, you didn't see this because you didn't take the time to actually watch the documentary. But in the end, when he's in jail, he's basically talking to this girlfriend that he met on, like, I don't even know how they met people back in the day through jail.
Maybe
not my time, but
they knew somebody.
Either way, he had this girlfriend that he would talk to, and every time the trial would end, or like, you know, how they go through the different like series of trials, it's like a long period, but every time they would come back, he was like, yeah, we got him, like, we tricked them, like, yeah, like, I knew they were gonna like fall for it, like, literally giving up that he either, one, didn't care that he did the crime, or two, he just was like trying to get away with it. And like, I don't know, it was just really, really weird. See, if you would have watched the whole thing.
It was boring.
It was not boring. When y'all get a chance, watch the Menendez Brothers series. It's super good. If you like true crime, but like mixtures of flashbacks and like a real story and a whole plot, I would say watch it. But I also think that it's a little weird that back then, like, I feel like, okay, so I watched another documentary that was talking about it, and they basically were saying, like, the younger generation now, like Gen Z and stuff like that, you know how I'm not going to say we care more about stuff like that, but I feel like back then people didn't really care about
that.
Especially since it had to do with, like, sexual assault and males. At the time, like, that was a very taboo topic, and I feel like the court and the people, the jury, all of them, like, they didn't really care enough about sexual assault to like make a different verdict. Like, I think they deserve to go to jail, yes, but like, I feel like
it was self-defense at the end of the day.
It was self-defense, like,
or maybe retaliation.
Yeah, retaliation, but at the same time, it's just like, you think you're gonna keep violating me and my brothers, and then, Mom, you know about it, and you've actually seen it on hand. And then there was also a part where they said that the mom was also like assaulting them as well. Yeah, it got real crazy. But either way, it's just like, y'all didn't like care enough about it, and I feel like that was kind of messed up. And I don't think that they should be sitting in jail for the rest of their lives. Like, I feel like the only reason why they're sitting in jail for the rest of their lives is because like of the status that they held, and then like the status of their parents.
I watched the show. I never heard of it.
I think his dad was like
in the mafia.
No, his dad was not in the mafia. His dad was like an executive for like a record Billboard. I don't know. Sorry, my facts are a little off. They had money. They lived in Beverly Hills. So I feel like a lot of the media was just like, y'all are rich. Y'all shouldn't be killing y'all parents. Like, why would y'all kill your parents? Y'all rich. Like, your life is perfect.
Right, because that correlates. No, that correlates.
But yeah, I'm not gonna say Freedom Menendez brothers, but let's not keep them in jail for the rest of their lives.
All these rich people.
What do you
like,
think? You think they should be in jail for the rest of their lives?
I think it's like a retaliation situation. I really do.
So you think that but
I don't know. I don't think they should be in jail for the rest of their life. But like, that's kind of like Gypsy Rose.
yeah, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
basically
Yeah.
like Gypsy
Rose.
Rose.
Yeah.
She killed her mom because her mom was like abusing her, make her take all these medicines, just treating her like she was a disabled child.
Lying about her age.
Everything.
Imagine.
Off the wazoo. Took
I
all her
wish.
teeth out.
Imagine.
That lady have no teeth.
Imagine you have no teeth. You have no legs.
You can't even eat cupcakes. Drink Coke. Nothing.
All your teeth are rotten. You're literally, you feel like you're not even a person. And you find out that you're 23.
Ooh. Wait,
and you thought you was 16.
I know she was that old.
She was like
23?
She might have not been 23, but she was like, her mom was telling her she was like 16 and she was 20 something.
Whoa.
Yes. That's what I'm like. So similarly, imagine every single day after you get out of tennis practice, you're being assaulted by your father, and then like because they started rebelling too. Like they were like robbing people's houses and stuff like that.
Oh, see, like what are we doing?
I feel like the signs
I
were
didn't know
there.
that, dang.
The signs were there. They just didn't take the signs and they got the consequences.
Dang.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let you have this topic because I knew about this, but this one.
Philly?
No.
Oh, the melatonin.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so basically, kids have been going to school or daycare and coming back, and they'll tell their parents, like, oh, I got a special sticker on my hand, blah, blah, blah. Whole time it was a melatonin patch right on the hand. How would you feel if your kid come back saying that they basically been drugged? Low key, that's drugging. Melatonin is a drug.
Nah, wait.
That is drugging.
It is drugging. No, it is. It's drugging. It's drugging, right?
Especially like if the parents don't even
drugging.
know. But kids be bad. Kids are bad. Like
no,
they don't
we probably
like
no. We
sleeping.
sound horrible. I don't even want
That really
it
does
sound
sound
horrible.
bad.
But like my sister, she's 3. She just turned 3. Her birthday was on Sunday, so happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday there. But the screaming, the yelling, 12, 1 o'clock. Like at some point, when do we stop?
They're bad.
I'm not saying no.
I'm not saying drug the kids. Don't drug the kids.
No. I'm not saying drug the kids.
No.
Without
consent.
Yeah,
consent. Yeah, consent.
But like, all right, let's restart.
Oh,
that is wrong. Do not. Any future daycare workers do not put melatonin patches on people's kids.
Yes.
That's wrong. Don't do that.
But they was doing that at the schools
horrible.
too.
In the schools?
Yes. The video I found about it was at the school actually.
Oh.
I heard about the daycare one too though.
Let's not, because like in the country we live in, America, our children are already behind. They can't read. They can't write.
Wait.
So don't no, they can't. They literally can't. A study was like done and they were saying like most kids are like 2 to 3 grades behind.
Ooh.
Like kids in middle school and high school, kids in high school, some are reading on like a middle school reading level. It's really bad. So I just feel like for that sake, let's not put melatonin patches
let's wake them up and give
people's
them
kids.
a buck.
Exactly. But in general, looking at the thing in general.
I don't want to say this. You can say it. I'm not saying it. You say it. She got it.
You know, if I have a child and my kid is crying and it's 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm not gonna. No.
Oh,
they gotta be like 2. Wait, can you give melatonin to a 2-year-old?
Well, the people are in like kindergarten. That's like 3 to 4, right?
All right, so I'm gonna start at 3 to 4. 3 to 4 is 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. You're getting that melatonin,
kids?
Baby.
Are the patches not made for kids if they can't like take?
They are made for kids, but like that messes up like children's sleep schedule.
Yeah.
Like I don't have kids.
I would have never thought.
Yeah, like I'm not a mom.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like my mom, for instance, like when we had I didn't have the baby, but when my mom had her baby, she like had to stick to a schedule.
Yeah.
So that way, like she was able to function. Like when my sister goes to daycare, she's able to stay awake during daycare. She's able to get a nap. But it's like if you give a child a melatonin patch at 10 o'clock in the morning and they just woke up 3 hours ago, then when they get home, they're gonna be up, and it doesn't work out when you don't know people's schedule or like know their children. But
This is a bad topic. Ooh.
It's not a bad
They
topic.
gonna think we're evil
They're not gonna think.
and we drugging the kids.
Wait till y'all have some kids. Wait till I don't have no
It wasn't
kids,
me.
but I have a baby sister, and I'm too old right now to be. No, I'm not gonna have no kids right now. But I'm just saying, like, when you get to that age and you had that kid, like, you might have to pass that little gummy, that little 5 milligram melatonin gummy, because parents, y'all know.
You ain't got no parents.
No,
They
I'm
all
saying
like 22.
the people who watching, staff,
Okay, staff, y'all know.
y'all know.
Y'all know.
Exactly. Okay, so we're gonna get into some new music. Glorilla dropped. I love it. I don't know if you heard Glorilla.
I didn't
I mean,
know
she
she was
gotta-
still making music.
Oh, don't do her.
I'm so sorry.
Don't do. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
This is actually. I'm glad we came to the topic because I feel like there's a lot of Glorilla haters.
I don't hate her. I actually love that she's a black woman doing her big one. But I
Yeah.
feel like her, Megan, Sexy Red, Ice Spice.
hmm
I'm missing somebody. Can't think of them right now. But all four of them fall in the same category of they pop up, they disappear. Not gonna hear from
I
them
disagree.
again. Nah, I don't listen to them.
Glorilla been on a run this summer. We had TGF Friday.
Okay, never mind. The
Yeah.
past, okay, no,
Cause
I
she
can
been
agree.
eating this summer.
Yeah,
This
I can
summer with the
agree.
music she been dropping consistently. She got the
But it's about to be winter now.
and she gonna still drop. First
But
of all,
is she
we're
gonna
in
blow?
fall. We're in fall, and she just dropped another banger with Sexy Red. I don't know if you heard it. It just came out, so you may
Like
have not
how
heard it.
recent?
Like yesterday.
Yeah, I ain't hear it.
Yeah, but it's this new
I'm
song.
tired of Sexy Red too. I'm tired of her. She gotta go.
So
and Biggie, she
why
gotta go.
why you tired? Why you tired?
No, out of all the people I just named, I'm actually tired of Sexy Red. Like I would
Why?
still listen to a little Megan. I would still listen to a little
Why though?
Sexy Red is just the worst image ever. I like that she's, like I said, she's doing her big one for black women. Love it. But she's also like a really nasty stereotype of black women. Her lip gloss, have you seen her lip gloss?
Okay, I have
thing?
seen her lip gloss things, but at the same time, it's just like
Tired of her.
all black people are different. There are different aesthetics of black people.
And she gotta go. I'm sorry.
She don't have to go.
She gotta go.
When I just feel like when it comes to different aesthetics, people like Rico Nasty. Rico Nasty is a different aesthetic.
Gosh, I love Rico.
I love Rico Nasty too.
Okay.
But
that's
some
'cause she
people
from Maryland. That's on
But it's not even that. It's some people will say that they don't like
they're
Rico
weird.
Nasty because she's loud. She has a loud appearance and she's very brash and she says things in her lyrics that people don't like.
But
So it's just like it's the same thing. It's just the only thing is that I feel like yes, in a way, Sexy Red does over sexualize herself with music, but men also over sexualize her
and I
as
don't
well.
like that either.
Because men be talking about
I don't.
nah.
I can't listen them type of music. Like
No,
when the
I
boys
agree.
be rapping about.
I'm not-
Mm-mm.
In general, I'm more of a neo soul R&B
Okay.
type of. That's usually what I
Me
listen
too.
to.
Like that's not my main.
But when we talking about new music, Glorilla drop. She got some bangers.
okay.
TGF Friday is my favorite on there for real. And Hold On. When Hold On come on, everybody just hold on and watch out. I don't know if you guys listen to Leon Thomas.
No, who's that?
From Victorious.
I didn't know he made music.
Yes,
though.
he makes
with that little
music.
dread bob.
Yes,
Ain't he bald now? No, he not bald now.
He got dreads. Still.
Okay.
They just a little bit longer.
Okay.
But if you guys don't know,
I
Leon
ain't know he made
Thomas,
music.
you remember his name on Victorious?
Andre. 'Cause that's my boyfriend name. Hey, Andre.
Andre from Victorious. He dropped a new album called Mutt,
Ooh.
M-U-T-T. It's a very, it's an R&B, like indie R&B, but it's
What?
I would say it's very like
What?
we in our bag this fall. Like
What?
we having fun this fall.
What?
It's cozy weather, but like, you know, I got my boo, but she not my boo, they not my boo. I don't know,
Mutt.
you know. Mutt is really good. I love that album. You have to listen to it. It's really good.
Mutt.
Mutt, like a dog.
Or like
M-U-T-T, like
the
Mutt.
slur that pertains to.
No, don't. Why would you say the slur that pertain?
I don't like that name.
It's okay.
I don't think he was thinking about a dog. No shade.
No, he was. That's what the song. It's a song on the album called Mutt.
So which
And
dogs
it's
do you
like-
refer to in it? Dalmatians.
I don't. It
A
looked
little
like a. I don't know what kind of dog it was,
I
but
don't
it's
trust
like
him because he
I
got
don't-
a dread bob.
I don't know the
trust
lyric- it's
Nobody with no
like-
dread bob.
when you listen to it, you'll like it. I promise.
Yeah, let me see the album cover. That might.
Was that Doberman?
It looked like it bite. I don't know.
He's like, You should take my time. What's the rush? Ooh. You said, baby, I'm a dog. I'm a
Oh,
mutt.
so maybe we're talking about dogs. Just maybe.
Okay. He was talking about. I don't know any. Do you know any other music that has dropped? Not really, right?
I listen to the same songs, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
it's always Frank.
If y'all have some music recommendations, when we post this on the Griffin CHC Instagram, tell us some new music. Like, I need new music. Like, specifically, like R&B
No, I don't want
genre.
that.
You don't like R&B?
Not really. I like indie.
Indie is good. Okay, indie, R&B, and like maybe some hip hop. But what kind of indie music do you listen to?
I hate getting into it because I feel
Why?
like no one ever knows. Like, I like.
Why?
Okay.
I listen to a lot of different
I like
music.
Phoebe Bridgers. She's
I like
so
Phoebe Bridgers.
girly. Oh, you like her for real?
Yeah.
Okay, I like her.
Is that the girl who did I went walking through it? No, mind. Okay. Let's go ahead.
No, what's the name of the song?
I don't know. I'm just singing the song.
Okay.
I don't really know the song.
I like Mitski. I don't even know if she's indie.
I like
though.
Mitski.
I like Mitski. I like Frank. That's my man.
Yeah, Frank Ocean, but he's not indie.
I don't think he is either. Who else? Let me think who else I listen to. I like the Smiths. Oh, the Smiths are always up here. And everybody acts like they don't know who they are.
I know who they
You
are,
probably heard
but
them on TikTok or
I know who
something.
they are, but like that's just not.
No, that's me. That's me.
I like tap into that when I want a
Okay.
different vibe. But like I'm not really listening to the music that's out now either. Like I'm listening to like 90s, like Jill Scott,
Okay,
India
I like Jill
Ari.
Scott. Okay.
I'm listening to like stuff that my mom was listening to back in the day for real.
Okay.
But those are like my picks from the new music because I'm sure there is new music. Oh, Jaguar. I think that came out a little bit, but the deluxe version of Jaguar by Victoria Monet, that also came out
I don't
really
listen
good.
to her.
You gotta get into her, girl.
I feel like she had one good
It's
song and I
good.
haven't heard anything else from
Don't
her.
do that.
I'm not saying she sucks, but I genuinely have not heard anything
please
from her.
Don't cancel Jasmine. She's saying a lot of harsh things about music, and I don't want her to get canceled. I
Me
really don't want her to
either.
get canceled. So
I don't wanna
just
get canceled.
yeah, let's not talk about what she just said about Victoria Monet.
Okay.
We're gonna give her a chance to do some homework. I'm gonna do some homework.
I'm not doing
Yeah.
my homework.
And Tyler came out with 2 new songs.
I'm not gonna say anything else.
I know there's a little controversy on Tyler because of her comments, but Tyler makes some little bangers, and I personally like Amapiano and South African music and Afro beats.
Okay.
So
maybe you're biased.
I'm not biased. I just thought the music was good.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I'm separating the art from the artist right now. And then you had something to talk about.
Young Philly, y'all.
Yeah, I don't know.
Young Philly
is.
from Beta Squad. If you know, what are they called? Sidemen. So you know Mr. Beast. Do you know Sidemen with Logan Paul, KSI? Do you know Beta Squad with Nico and Chunks and Philly?
This is not my era.
This is for me. Philly is in jail in Australia. Well, for now, he's been let on bail, but he has been accused of sexual assault. Yes. After a show in Australia, he was accused by one of the audience members of sexual assault. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's true. He's been let out on bail for now, but he's still currently being held in Australia to see like if he actually gets proven guilty or not guilty. I think he's... No, that's bad. Should I say it?
You could say
I think
what you
he's
think.
guilty, low key. But if he really is guilty, I'm gonna be so disappointed because the way that him and there's this girl, what's her name? Nelly? I gotta find her.
Oh yes,
Nella Rose.
Nella
That's
Rose.
her name.
Yeah, I know you're talking
The
about.
way that their relationship is, like he gives such gentleman vibes, like he just want to do that. So if it is true,
But those
be
be the
like,
ones.
damn, that's true.
Those be the ones. The ones that's like, hey, like real cool, always give brother vibes. Be the weird one. So I mean,
Not even brother vibe. He gives gentleman vibes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like,
but I don't
just
know.
cool
I
dude.
wouldn't be shocked. People are weird.
I feel like what's up? Can we? All right, I'm gonna just say this right now, men, please stop harassing women. Please, just also, and let me just say abusers because it's not even just men. Anybody can be an abuser, but just leave people alone. Let them live. Like, why take advantage of somebody? Just don't do it. Especially if It's not especially, but if you have like a name or if you're known, like
That makes it even worse.
it makes it even worse because it's like you're using your power of notability to take advantage of somebody, and you think that because you're up here, that just because a regular person or somebody that's down here is not gonna like expose you. And I'm like, not even that. I don't know really that much about Philly because I'm not on that side of TikTok or on that side of media, but y'all are not like, what's the word?
I don't know.
When you're like, when you think like you'll never get in trouble or you'll never be
Immune. Maybe immune.
Yeah, like you just because you're famous or you have some status, like you're not immune. Well, as you know, you should know, you're not immune to getting exposed. Like, especially in this time of day, they love a good expose. They love a good receipt. They love a good expose. So it's just like, don't be careful, just don't do it. How about that? Don't be careful, just don't do it. Clock it. Yeah.
No, she aged.
Yeah. Is that, you have anything else to say?
No.
So we're done.
We done.
Yeah. If you guys like this duo, stay tuned for more. We'll be posting like maybe like a little poll on the Griffin CAC Instagram. But yeah, thank you guys for this episode. We'll be back for another one and see you guys soon.